Hi everyone, my name is Shanti Landon and I serve on the Placer County Board of Supervisors, and I am here today with Rich Ferreira of Side Hill Citrus and Josh Huntsinger, who is our Agricultural Commissioner. He also wears many other hats, but today we're going to focus on his role as Ag Commissioner. Okay, Josh, so not everyone is familiar with what an Agricultural Commissioner does, so how would you briefly describe your role?
So the role of the Agricultural Commissioner is primarily a regulatory role, actually. So we have two big buckets of work that we operate in. The first is pesticide regulation. So we, as Ag Commissioners in each county, are responsible for implementing all of the pesticide regulations in the state of California at the local level. So making sure people are safe and we protect the environment and make sure pesticides are used safely and legally. The other big bucket of work we have is keeping invasive pests out of the state of California that would be harmful to agriculture and the environment. An example we have in District 2 is actually right at this moment we have a Japanese beetle infestation down in Roseville that was found through trapping efforts, and once we found that pest, we put out more traps and found more of the pest and kind of defined the area where the infestation was and where kind of the boundaries of that infestation.
Okay, got it. And so the annual crop report just recently came out. Are there any surprise statistics that came out in that report?
The big headline is that it's our biggest, just by gross value, crop report ever. So I believe it was right around $111 million. Surprises, I guess, rice is a very volatile crop. It's an annual crop. It's subject to a lot of worldwide kind of price factors. And so the price was way down and the planted acreage was down. So rice dropped from our highest value crop to our number 5 valued crop in one season. So that was a pretty dramatic change year over year. Cattle, on the other hand, were really strong and jumped up into the number 1 position by quite a bit.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll be keeping an eye on that. So what do you see as the biggest challenge facing agriculture right now and over the next 5 years?
A couple that stand out to me right now are our agriculture-urban interface, as we're both a county that supports farmers, but then also is a very fast-growing county. We have housing developments kind of expanding out into the farmland, and a lot of the folks that move into those houses aren't quite prepared for what it means to live next to an active farm. Things like dust and noise, odors, and other things that might happen in the middle of the night. Like a farmer has to plow his field, and sometimes the middle of the night's the time when they're doing it and generating a lot of noise. And the other big one is just around, I think, agricultural labor that really stands out to me right now. I think the cost of labor has really, really gone up. Regardless of what the state minimum wage is, that's not even probably the driving factor in all cases. Even if you can afford to pay the wages that are required, getting the bodies necessary to do the work is sometimes hard. Finding the people willing to do what's really hard manual labor in many cases is difficult. And then there's also the housing issue. Just Placer County is a very expensive place to live, and I hear from a lot of my farmers that if I am not providing my employees with housing, I don't have employees.
Okay, Josh, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I just think I have the best job in the county out here as Ag Commissioner. I mean, I get to work with the best people in the county, which are our farmers and ranchers, and come out to these beautiful places throughout Placer County, such as Side Hill Citrus here where we're at today. And just, gosh, it's a real blessing to work here and have this position.
Well, we really appreciate you and the work that you do, and we hope you all enjoyed this kind of little educational lesson on what the Agricultural Commissioner does. Okay, Josh, I have one last question for you. Why do farmers always win trivia contests?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
Because they're outstanding in their field. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great day.